Your applause up front in case you don't make it. Hey folks, the gator we have with us today, he's not a real big alligator. He's about 8 feet long and he weighs right around 200 pounds or so. I say he's not real big. They get a lot bigger than this. They get about 14 feet in length. They can weigh up to 2,000 pounds. So they get really big. But for educational purposes, I believe Bert's going to agree, this gator is going to work out just fine. Also, Bert's carrying with him that little pole. The pole is never used to hurt the alligator.
It's a leg right there.
It's only used to help guide him and to test his reflexes. See how fast it...
It's zoomed in on you too.
See how fast the alligator is. He's a reptile. That makes him a cold-blooded animal. And what this means basically is he can't regulate his body temperature like we do. When it gets cold outside, like it is tonight, the alligator's metabolism will start to drop. Now, when this occurs, the gators are slow and they're sluggish. They can't move around much. In fact, when you see a really cold alligator, it kind of looks like he's moving in slow motion. But once the temperature starts to rise again and it starts to get warmer, the opposite occurs. He gets faster, he's more active, and he's harder to work with. The pole basically tells Bert how fast he is throughout the course of our show. All right, Bert, go find out. He's waiting. He's going to get a little bit closer to our gator, folks. Now you're going to notice a little bit of a personality change come from that gator when he gets near him. Don't get too close. You may hear the alligator start to hiss a little bit. The hissing sound that he makes is air being pushed through his nose. That's one of the few sounds an alligator actually creates. They don't make a lot of different noises. That sound that he makes with that hissing is kind of a warning. Tell him Bert to stay back. He doesn't want him to get so close. Hey, incidentally, if you live around here on a lake or a river, and you wake up in the morning and you look out in your backyard, and you got a real big alligator in your backyard, and you don't want him back there, here's what you do to get rid of him. Show him, Bert. Folks, no, you don't.
That's what I would do.
Hell yeah. That's what a lot of people do.
You don't shoot him, man. You get in big trouble, all right? You can't do that. Here's what you want to do. Folks, you want to sneak up behind that alligator real quiet, like. You got to be real quiet, too. And when you get close to him, quiet, Bert. When you get close to him, here's what you do next. You reach down and you grab the alligator by the tail, just like that. See? And then you drag the gator to your neighbor's house. You drop him off over there. All right, I'm just joking. Alligators are very agile. If you grab one by the tail, he can turn around. He can bite you in the hand or maybe even as high up as your elbow. Very quick, very agile. Hey, keep in mind, everybody, our gator is only moving at half speed. Because the temperatures are starting to drop, the gators are starting to get slower and slower and slower. The water's real cold. They have no way to heat it up. So those gators are starting to move down real slow. That side-to-side strike is normally fast enough to let that gator catch fish. Real fast with the side. And that's how they catch their food. They don't run after anything. They sneak up to what they want to eat. When they get close to it, they strike at it from the side. And again, fast enough usually at the side to catch fish. We've all been misled, though, as to how fast they run. They don't run as fast as you may have been told. In fact, a couple of weeks ago when it was hot outside, we clocked our gator. He was only running 13 miles an hour.
Only? Shit.
And then we clocked Bert. He was running 14 miles an hour. In the water, though, it's a different story. We can't outswim them. In the water, they can reach speeds of up to 25 miles an hour, which is really fast in the water. They use that big, powerful tail that they have, and the tail pushes them through the water at that speed.
Should just like stand above him.
From here, Bert's going to try to catch that gator. He's got a couple ways he can go about doing this. One way is he can go to the front of the animal and try to grab a hold of him by his mouth. Try to hang on to the alligator's jaws while he thrashes around or rolls over and he tries to bite him. Another way would be to sneak up behind the gator, hop on his back and grab him around the neck. Now, either way is just as dangerous. He'll pull him out in the center where everybody can see. Now, you know this little gator, even though he's moving slow, he doesn't want Bert behind him. He knows he's vulnerable back there. Oh, you can watch it. And he's going to try to, and there's the back technique. Hold him in. How about it, folks? Give him a nice big round of applause. That's the easy part. Come on now, 8 foot long, 200 pounds of alligator. Give him some encouragement, everybody. Let him hear you.
That's awesome, yeah.
And get his jaws in. And how about it, folks? Give him a nice big round of applause. That's it. Hey, the next time you guys see an alligator crossing the road, now you know how to do it.